Welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunt. She's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney been in fantastic form. Dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again. Didn't necessarily work on that occasion. Picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. As we see the ball going high, high, high and into the hands of simulated Earth cricket. Welcome back to Simulated Earth Cricket. This is the 2022-23 season on Cricket 22. And we're starting off the year of 2023 playing Big Bash cricket, the Sydney Sixers against the Adelaide Strikers at the Sydney Cricket Ground. There we are on the bus. And of course, we're going to be playing the match as me, so that's basically the highlights of the game from my point of view. Haven't had to bat yet in T20, which is funny because I was showing all the form with the bat for New South Wales, but doing a better job with the ball in Newcastle because I wasn't batting at club level. So at the start of the season, wasn't batting at club level, was only bowling. Got selected for the New South Wales Sheffield Shield team. Got 140, thank you very much, on debut. And then backed it up with more runs. Invited by 4 different clubs, the Hobart Hurricanes, the Melbourne Stars, the Melbourne Renegades and the Sydney Sixers, to play for them in the Big Bash. Haven't batted yet in the Big Bash, batting 11. Have bowled, have picked up some wickets, which has been good. Best figures of, from memory, 3 for 26. Wasn't sure after a couple of games with no wickets that I was going to stay in the team. Have stayed in the team as the Big Bash season progresses. At the start of the last episode, before I got signed with the Sydney Sixers, I was looking forward to just playing club cricket in Newcastle again. But that's not what happened. So what ended up happening, of course, I got signed to the Sydney Sixers. First couple of games, I thought, okay, I'm not going to be here for long. Somebody's going to come back from injury. Or they keep on saying that I get no wickets, and then all of a sudden I had a game where I was getting a wicket every over. This is the thing that's hard for bowlers in T20, is that you've only got 4 overs to strut your stuff, whereas in 50 over cricket you've got 10 overs, and in multi-day cricket you've got unlimited overs. So you don't have much of an opportunity to show your wares, and of course it's heavily weighted towards the batting team, and especially in some of the instances where I was brought on right towards the end, where teams wanted to absolutely smash the ball out of the park, and on some occasions they did. But I've been relatively tight considering. I think it was 3 for 26. It will come up when I take the field and when I start to bowl.
Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this big bash match between the Sydney Sixers and the Adelaide Strikers. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
So Enriques tosses the bat. Adelaide calls flats. It ends up roofs. Sixers win the toss. What are they going to do? They've chosen to bowl.
Well, the captain must think there's a little bit of life to squeeze out of this pitch. Personally, I'd have been getting the pads on rather than fielding.
Beautiful stadium, the SCG. Haven't done the ground tour there yet. Must do that at some stage. Now that you know what's over, basically.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
3 for 26 is my best. Weatherall on strike 39 off 31. Wells on 26. The strikers none for 67 after 9 overs. And I'm into the attack. So what can I do?
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
There I am at the SCG. Looking rather striking in my pink. That's magenta.
Yep.
Oh, come on, backward square.
There'll be runs here.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Weatherall on 43. Straight back down to the bowler and no run. Up and about.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Oh,
Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep.
advances. There's nobody out there.
Nicely played.
One bouncing over the rope.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Everett on 47.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No run to square leg.
8 runs added there. The strikers are none for 75. Going with spin now.
The captain is going.
So there's Steve O'Keefe, lots of experience, and he's only picked up 3 wickets in a match. Oh! Gets the edge.
Edge!
Gets
What
it
a ball!
between the 2 fielders. I'll run a couple.
A couple on offer here.
Fairway between point and gully. It's a big edge. As well, try to show Brooke the 4 1/4 inches of his
Time to
blade.
keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot.
Nobody out there.
You can't fault the
Between
bowling.
square leg and
Sometimes your
down corner.
opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Oh, advances. They'll run through for
Straight
1.
to the fielder. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Oh, what an edge.
Edge!
Nobody
Amazing
there.
delivery.
Too far for Philippi to come across. They run 2. Would have been interesting had there been a slip in place. He's on 61 now, Weverald.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Drives and misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
He certainly chased it. Outside the off stump.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. End of the over. 9 off it. The striker, Brooke from the Randwick end.
Oh, they've lost a couple of wickets. 2 for 99. Weverald's still there on 61. Renshaw new to the crease, hasn't faced a delivery yet. 2 for 99 after 13. The Adelaide Strikers.
Yep.
Oh, there's another edge.
Huge edge.
I'll run 1. Throw comes in from 3rd. 100
Brilliant
up for the
bowling.
Strikers.
Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
No run
There's a
on
run
there.
here, surely.
I wouldn't have run for that.
Just threw the shot too early.
Just the
They'll push
one.
hard, should get back for 2.
Will they come back for the second? They will. Throw comes in.
A
nice easy
brilliant
2
throw
at
in
the
from the
end.
deep, caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Certainly had to
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Renshaw now on 2.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Finds cover. Encouragement there. The switch hit.
Got that away
There's
nicely.
somebody down there. Can they cut it off? Oh, well cut off. They'll come back for the second as the throat comes in. Brilliant fielding down there. Restricting that 1 to 2. Well struck off the bat.
Wait.
just shoveled down to point.
The strikers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
2 for 104.
2 for 104, the strikers at the end of that over.
Brook, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Last over. Weverald on 82, Renshaw on 10, 2 for 130, 16 overs down, and the strikers on the power play.
Wait there. Yep.
Perfectly
Finds the gap.
timed.
There's nobody down there. There's going to be a chase. It'll make it to the rope.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Wasn't a bad delivery by any stretch of the imagination. Just found the gap, and during the power play, there's not many fielders that you can have outside the circle.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Circle.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
There's one down the mid-on. They'll think about the second, and they won't come back.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Risk averse, I like that. Two for 135. Renshaw on strike on 10. Midway through the 17th over. Yep. Big
Nicely
hit.
played. Perfect
Nobody
timing.
out there.
You just
That
can't
was
hit
all
it
the
any
way.
better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Certainly sounded nice off the bat. Straight onto the pads a little bit. That's the problem coming on.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. Big hit.
Oh my, that's
Nobody
racing
down
away.
there.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that.
Expensive
Gets
over.
onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
That's what happens at this time of the innings when you're on the power play. If there's somebody down there a little bit finer than what deep mid-off
Getting nicely
was.
settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Renshaw on 18. Yep. That's the one.
They're fast between the
nice
wickets.
help.
Good fielding keeps it close though.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The captain can now put 2 fielders outside the
Into the
circle.
attack for the Sydney Sixers.
This has been a masterclass, a great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great win.
The Sixers
That's
win
all
by
from us
10
in the
wickets.
commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.
And here's our player of the match, Mr. Vince. $1,000. So wrapping up the action here. Sixers won the toss, sent the strikers in. Strikers 3 for 167 after their 20 overs. Jake Weverald eventually out for 87. John O. Wells out on 34. Not out batsman at the end, Matt Renshaw on 28. And fellow Matt Short on 14, not out. Steve O'Keefe, best of the bowlers there, 2 for 35. 3 for 167 off their 20. And James Vince and Josh Philippi not dismissed. None for 170. Strikers win by 6, 10 wickets. Vince 85 not out, Philippi 78 not out. Not much to write in the bowling department for the Adelaide Strikers. What did I finish on, by the way? None for 36. So that's the game against the Strikers out of the way. Again, not required to bat. It's very hard for anybody to bat except for the openers, lately for the Sixers. If you're batting number 11, there's not much to do here as the season continues in the KFC Big Bash.
You're letting yourselves down with these performances.
We just won by 10 wickets, my dude. Next match in 3 days at the MCG, the Melbourne Stars against the Sydney Sixers. I find it hilarious. You're letting yourselves down. Team just won by 10 wickets. It's not like his team's in any trouble. You're letting yourself down. Who's letting themselves down? The batters who aren't batting. You know, anyone apart from the top 3 or 4 hasn't usually been getting... Certainly the middle order hasn't been getting a bat, and the lower order definitely not. And the bowling hasn't been that bad. Even mine. So we're letting ourselves down according to the coach, so that was interesting. So we're off to the MCG. Beautiful stadium this is too, and again I've done the ground tour for that. No, people are on the waiting list when they're born. Their parents put them on the waiting list to get tickets for membership at the MCG.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Melbourne Cricket Ground. You join us for this big bash match between the Melbourne Stars and the Sydney Sixers. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first though. Very cloudy, but any rain that is around is due to miss us.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. We go out to the middle now, big decision coming up.
Sixers call roofs. And it's flat. Melbourne Stars won the bat flip. And they're chosen to bowl.
The right call here, I'd say.
There's me batting number 11. So we'll catch up on the Sixers innings. So it must be my turn to bowl.
Brook coming into the attack
Spinner is coming on to bowl.
from the great southern stand end.
Melbourne Stars 4 for 26 after 4 overs. Target 176. Larkin on strike on 1. Cartwright at the other end on 4. So we've got 2 new players to play with for not very much at all.
Wait!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Plays it to cover. No run. Oh, huge edge. Only makes it to third man on the circle.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
No run to cover.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
If a good thing's working, stick to it.
Yep.
They find
Well
the gap for a
placed.
point.
Should get a
15
single.
point, just the one.
There'll be one run here for them.
4 for 27. Market on 2 not out off 7 deliveries. Cartwright on strike now on 4. Brook comes in, bowls. Out
Great
to
shot,
deep mid-wicket.
but it's
They'll
not
just
gonna
run
beat the
one.
fielder.
They'll come back for the second. Throw comes into the keeper's end.
A couple on
He
offer
makes it
here.
home, Cartwright. Oops. Brook to Cartwright. Straight down the wicket.
Straight to the fielder.
bowler. No run. 4 for 29.
Brooke doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Are now on 4 for 29.
4 for 29. Not good rating from the Melbourne Stars, considering they're chasing a total of 179. So we've advanced further in the
Brooke.
match now.
Back on now.
It's coming on to bowl.
3 runs off the over, and so they're saving me for the death. 7 for 80 now. They need 96 from 42 deliveries. Daniel on strike on 8. Ralph on 9. 7 for 80 off 13 overs. So we're bowling to tail enders. So let's see how we go here. Comes in, bowls. Asking the question. Sounded like a
Big
bit
appeal.
of wood in there for me. Not out, says the umpire.
The whole team goes up for that one.
The line.
They feel pretty confident about this.
They scamper through. Will that be a leg by? Not out. Let's challenge that. It's probably
The
outside the
Sixers
line.
having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
So there certainly didn't seem to be any edge. Now it's pretty much in line. Let's have a look as they go to the heat map. He's missed it. It got him on the inside of the pad. May have missed. They're certainly having a good look at it.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Pitching
Was there a bat
outside
on
off.
it? Fielders think there was.
Impact
This
outside
could
off.
be trouble.
Wicket missing. Just
Didn't
I
have a
would say.
lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out.
Oh, that is so
A
close.
review lost. The decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
So
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision
95
stand.
from 40 required.
Waiting.
Gone! Caught and bowled. The task just got that little bit harder. He picks up a wicket. Easy caught and bowled chance, bowling to the tail enders. On the full toss, caught it back on the full. Just a simple drive back to the bowler and a nice catch just in front of his eyes.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
For the Melbourne Stars.
Stanley, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Drives and misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Nah, there was definitely
Huge shout
in that.
The bowler seems very confident with that
I
one.
didn't ask the question on that one, by the way. Great over. Only one leg bike conceded so far.
Loud shout.
No, umpire not interested. Sound like there was some wood on that one as well. Excellent over. But it's the one leg bike conceded. 15 overs gone now. The Stars 8 for 98. They need 78 off 30. So time for EB to shine against the tailenders.
Yep.
They'll
Gets
get
a
at
bit of
least
wood on
one.
that. The sweep shot, which ends up in the deep. Stanlake now on 16. 77 from 29, so that's purely academic at this point, you would think. Oh, he advances.
Finds
Doesn't
the fielder
get
with
much
that
wood
shot.
on that on the end.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Was going for the old heave-ho. Didn't go very far at all from Mr. Sandlake.
Nice shot.
Liking his
Runs
chances.
possible.
He'll get one. They'll think about the second for a millisecond. Throw comes into the bowler's end. Just the one for Stanlake.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Ralph on strike now. On 21.
Yep.
They'll come back. Direct hit. He was safe.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
The left-handed Stanlake on strike again. He's on 17. 3 runs from the over so far.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Misses everything.
Bowling.
Didn't really offer a shot on
Not
that
a very
one.
smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
End of the over. 3 off it.
8 for 101.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.
Well, the Sydney Sixers batting first after their 20 overs. 1 for 175. James Vince getting the job done. 93 not out. Daniel Hughes also not out on 52. Josh Philippi 28. Best of the bowlers. Mr. Ahmed 1 for 14. The Stars all out for 107 in the 17th over. Ralph 23 not out. Stanlake 21. Colton Nile 13 and Joe Clark 12. The Destroyer. Sean Abbott 5 for 18. Steve O'Keefe 2 for 29. And the Sixers winning by 68 runs. Player of the match, Sean Abbott, with his 5 for 19. And I picked up a wicket right at the end there. Again, not required to bat. Oh, we go over to the Perth Stadium now. The Scorchers, the Perth Scorchers host the Sydney Sixers, travelling to Perth. Perth Stadium. This is a beautiful stadium. I've also done the stadium tour here. Beautiful stadium. Can be used for cricket, also used for AFL. And it's really designed, really well designed for multi-use hospitality. A good emphasis on the viewing experience from anywhere in the stadium. Fantastic light shows, and you feel like you're close to the action. Out of the major stadiums in Australia, it's certainly the newest that cricket's played at. So this will be an interesting match. In Perth against the Scorchers. Both teams warming up.
Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to you from Perth Stadium. You join us for this match between the Perth Scorchers and the Sydney Sixers. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Certainly looks green, the wicket. Sixers call flats. Scorchers win the bat flip. They'll probably have a bat, I reckon. Oh, they've chosen to bowl first.
A surprising decision to take to the field. Conditions feel like there won't be a lot on offer for the bowlers, and the opening batters will want to capitalise on what seems a bad call.
There's the Scorchers. There's the Sixers openers. Looks like it's EB's turn to bowl. Cameron Bancroft at the crease. High score of 105 not out.
Brook, the spinner, coming into the attack.
One for 11 after 2 overs. The Scorchers still on the power play. Bancroft on 1, Munro on 4. The target 169. Let's see what EB can do. Wait.
Good piece of fielding to
One
stop
bounce
some runs.
to mid-off. Advances and then finds cover.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes. Oh, there's the
Nice shot.
scoop. All the
You
way
can't
to the
fault the
boundary.
bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Scooped it back over his head. All the way to the rope for 4 runs. Slight adjustments being made to the field.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep. Powerful
Mightn't
stroke.
get to the boundary.
Won't get
Should
to
at
the
least
rope.
get a
They'll run
couple.
Bowler's end. Throw comes in. And they'll just
A
run
couple
the
on
2.
offer here.
1 for 17.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
I did pick this bloke up in the Sheffield Shield.
Straight to the fielder.
No run.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
Well
Plays it
placed,
back to the
should get a
square.
single.
Just one, halfway to the rope.
There'll be one run here for them.
1 for 18.
Gee, they're bowling well. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
1 for 35 after 5 overs. Munro on strike on 9. Bancroft at the other end on 20. 169 the target, 1 for 35. It's mid off and no run.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat
Get
the
to
infield. There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yes.
Great
Oh.
shot. Placement exquisite.
Oh,
Well, it was
exquisite.
hammered
That's
away,
right.
timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Batted into the rock hard ground. Got past the keeper, then there was nobody that fine.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
No run to final leg
A little late on that, no run scored.
on the circle.
Drives and misses everything.
Brooke with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Oh, advances a
Big
huge
edge.
edge. Runs all the way to the boundary. Unlucky for EB.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Massive edge. Would have been in trouble, Munro, if there had been a slip. 8 runs off the over. That doesn't tell the real story of the over, though. Fantastic edge.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the northern.
Current run rate's 6.43, required 9.46. 124 needed of 78 deliveries. Scorchers 1 for 45 after 7. Munro on strike on 17. Bancroft at the other end on 22. Oh, he advances again.
They'll get at least one.
One
Very
bounce
quick
to
out there,
fielder
managing to stop it and preventing
Deep
4
one.
runs.
on boundary patrol.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Ask the question for
Strong
the stumping.
appeal.
I'm not going to review that. It looked like he was in his crease. Certainly close call, though.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
The fielder
Just need
trying
one of the
come
cameramen
around,
to send
but
that one
couldn't.
back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Straight onto the pads, and that's what happens when you bowl it there. to
Getting
Mr.
nicely
Bancroft.
settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
I wasn't. Switch hit.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Well
At least
fielded.
one on offer.
5 point. No run there.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to
Nice
drive
catch
the
there.
ball. A lovely shot
By
and
the
good
bowler.
running.
1 run there. 1 for 51 now.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
One down to the sweeper.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Scorchers are 1 for 52. O'Keefe, the left arm orthodox bowler. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end.
2 for 85 now, the Scorchers after 12 overs. 84 required of 48. Bancroft 32 on strike. Mitch Marsh down the other end on 18.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
They'll run one, they'll come back for the second, diving save, they'll think about the third, they'll come back.
Good return back from the deep.
Safely. Last over 3B.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Switch hit.
Great
Finds
shot through the gap.
Marsh finds the gap, the fielder's coming around. Don't think he managed to cut that one off, or did he? Beautiful fielding in the end.
Good return there, back from the deep. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
.78 or 45 required. Brook to Bancroft.
Yep.
Can't beat the gap. Can't beat the fielder. Thinks about a second for some reason.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side.
Was never
Elegant
there.
as ever and picking up good runs.
Run, singular, Ali, run.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That's the one.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Last ball.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
I don't think he has he? Yes, he has. Great fielding in the deep. No support. The throw eventually comes in.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though and stuck with 3.
Christian, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Dan Christian, the new bowler, into the attack.
This could very easily have gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.
So the Scorchers winning by 7 wickets in the end. The Sixers off there, 20 overs, 6 for 168. Jordan Silk 72 not out. Daniel Hughes 27. Dan Christian 24. James Vince 16. Best of the bowlers, Joe Richardson 3 for 24. Andrew Ty 3 for 28. And for the Scorchers, they will look like they were getting beaten for all money when I stopped bowling. Got it done in the last over, 3 for 170, winning by 7 wickets. Bancroft 79 not out. Laurie Evans 28 not out. Munro 29 and Mitch Marsh on 28. Scorchers winning by 7 wickets, man of the match, Cameron Bancroft. Can't really add anything to the batting because we haven't batted yet in T20. Oh, now the local derby, or derby depending on what side of the river you're from. The Sydney Thunder against the Sixers at the showground. this match is going to be fantastic. A fantastic way to finish the episode, I would say. I think I've picked up 1 wicket on this episode so far. Was bowling really well, especially to the tail enders.
We're live this evening from Sydney Showground Stadium. You join us for this big bash match between the Sydney Thunder and the Sydney Sixers. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Just a small amount of cloud, but the radar shows no sign of rain, so we shouldn't be seeing any interruptions.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. Let's join them in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
So the Sixers call flats. The toss coming from the Thunder. Sydney Thunder win the bat flip. And the Thunder have
The opposition
bowl.
captain can't believe their luck. Who'd bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game.
I didn't think I'd get a bat.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
Oh, this is a bad situation for me. Thunder 3 for 149. They need 29 from 24 deliveries. Ross on 14 on strike. Holt 50 at the other end. 3 for 149, needing 29.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
I'll just go for the one.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Hold on strike on 50. 3 for 150.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting.
Again,
Won't get
they'll
to the
just get
boundary.
1. And that's all they'll get.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Not giving them any length to play with here.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
They won't do it by singles on my watch. Oh!
Holt
Got an edge.
shakes their head.
Bounced on the way to the
Was
keeper.
there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Just the one down to the
Picks
tee.
the gap perfectly.
Keeper.
I'll come back for the second. Or did they turn? No, they turned, so they did come back for the second. Hold on 53, 3 for 154, needing 24 off 19.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Will they come back for the second? They will. It's going to be tight. But the throw
A couple
comes in.
on offer here.
And well
Got
saved.
forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.
Over. Oh, I'm not going to end the episode like that. The Sixers after their 20 overs. 1 for 177. Vince 93 not out. Player of the match. Daniel Here's not out on 19. Philippi out for 62. Tanvir Sangha 1 for 45. The only wicket taker for the Thunder. The Thunder in reply 4 for 179. Winning by 6 wickets. Baxter Holt 65 not out. Hales 57. Ross 20. Billings 17. Best of the bowlers. Sean Abbott 2 for 59. Christensen 1 for 12. Curran 1 for 26. Player of the match, James Vince on a losing effort. 93 not out. Thunder winning by 6 wickets. Not going to end the episode with that. We're just bowling an over. And now the return match in 3 days. Do I have any sponsorships? Not yet. I didn't want to go back that far. Okay, let's play. So back at the Sydney Cricket Ground for this game. A 4:30 start. So starting in daylight. The Sixers hosting the Thunder. Well, I did say I was going to finish the episode with a Thunder versus Sixers match, so... Let's continue.
Hello everyone, this afternoon we are at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this big bash match between the Sydney Sixers and the Sydney Thunder. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi Mike, thanks for that intro. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. We really couldn't have asked for a better day. The weather gods are smiling on us and there isn't a cloud in the sky.
Thanks, David. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Sixers win the bat flip.
Well, that's the obvious decision. Don't think a captain has had an easier choice to make. The bowlers are going to need a lot of luck on this kind of pitch.
Wasn't expecting the bat anyway. There's Alex Hales on screen.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Thunder none for 38 after 5 overs. Target 197. Alex Hales on strike on 18.
Yep.
Great shot.
Elevated.
There'll be one run here for them.
One run to deep mid-off.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Hearn on strike now on 20. Brooke comes in, bowls.
Wait.
Driven to short
Finds
cover.
the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler having to do his own fielding there. What's going on? They scamper through for an easy single.
Yes.
Great shot. Not sure anyone
Leads
can get
third.
round to the vacant third man.
Played very finely between third.
Well, that was a
and the
really
keeper.
solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Wouldn't have been the third man in the world that could have stopped that one. Position where he was.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just the one. In the deep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Number 45, Brooke to Hearn.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it
Full
through the
toss.
field.
Driven to cover, no run.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
7 runs added there. The Thunder are none. Brooke from the Paddington end.
Current run rate 6.86. Need 149 from 78 balls. Hales on strike on 25.
Yep.
Big
Super
hit.
shot.
There's nobody down there. Back with a square on the road.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Full toss off the off stump. Couple of bounces and over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Is there anybody out there? on the first bounce. Throw comes back in, and the home
A couple
safely
on
for
offer
2.
here.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
I don't know how you'd call that a
Well, they
comfortable
decided
single.
against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yep.
Switch hit.
Absolutely
Beats
nailed
third.
it.
Nobody down there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
Well placed. Should
the
get
one.
a single.
None for 59. 36 not out Hales. Oh, edged. No
Edged.
slip in play.
Unplayable.
All the way down to the rope. Doesn't make it that far. They'll come back for the third. No, they won't.
Good return, back from the deep.
The Sydney Thunder.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Oh,
Brooke has
lucky.
really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Unlucky with that last delivery. Got the edge. Just wide enough for Phillip. He couldn't do anything about that one. None for 66. Hales on strike on 38. Needing 131 off 66 deliveries.
Yep.
Big hit. Is there anybody out there? One bounce. To come back for 2. If he had
Got
have
forward
come
and was
in-
able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
If he had have attacked the ball, we might have been on the way for wicket there. Let the ball come to
Yep.
him.
There'll be runs here.
They'll run one, and hopefully one only.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably
for
deserved more
69.
from it.
To her now.
Yep.
Big hit. Big hit as the man down there near the dugout takes the catch.
That's out. Caught.
And number 69 gets the wicket with 69 runs in the bank for the Thunder. Hearn has a long walk back to the pavilion. Got it off the meat of the bat nicely. Well caught down by the bunker there.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Please give them a warm welcome.
Hales on strike. Batters crossed.
Hitting.
Straight to the fielder.
No run.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Hitting.
And almost a carbon copy of the previous
Great
delivery.
bowling, really hitting their straps.
Last ball of the third over.
Yep.
Oh,
They'll get at least one.
the keeper having to do the work. The fielder
Over
won't get
ends,
to
a
point.
productive one too. First wicket has fallen.
For 70.
A successful wicket.
Curran, the right armour, is coming into the attack.
Successful
In the
over there.
Randwick
The
end.
attack. For the
Last over for EB. Hales on 57. Holt new to the crease. Thunder 1 for 85. 112 needed or 54.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least
Splits
get
the
a
two
couple.
fielders though.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Not quite quick enough in the outfield. 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Waiting.
No run.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Waiting.
No run again. 108 required off 52.
Beaten on the drive.
About.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Certainly did go after it. Penultimate ball. Goes after
Drives
it
and
again.
misses everything.
Almost
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Oh,
And didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
Go on, tell your story, walking cow. Prompted him, prodded him, probed him with the previous 2 deliveries. Went for a wild slash outside the off stump. Goes for a wilder slash straight to Philippi, who does the rest. Alex
Well,
Hale's
they
out
lose
for
the
61.
second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Certainly did a job on Alex Hales there. Two balls outside off stump that he swung and missed. Went for the third one, went the old heave-ho.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to...
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win, and they rightfully celebrate.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, wow, what a match. The Sixers, 2 for 196 off their 20 overs. Philippi, 73. Daniel Hughes, 48 not out. James Vince, 44. Moses Enriquez, 29 not out. Best of the bowlers, Team Sengar on 1 for 27. Sam's 1 for 35. And for the Thunder, 3 for 195. Winning by a run. Alex Hale 61, Alex Ross 55 not out, Sam Billings 50 not out, Lachlan Hearn out for 28, me best of the bowlers 2 for 28. Player of the match, Josh Philippi. And 2 wickets right at the end there for me towards the end of the spell, including my last delivery. And the Sixers winning by a run. And our next match that we'll start the next episode with, the Brisbane Heat against the Sydney Sixers at the Gabba in Brisbane. I've been Simulator Dirk. You've been wonderful. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now. Tell your story, walking pal. Welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunch. He's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney been in fantastic form. Dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again. Didn't necessarily work on that occasion. Picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. As we see the ball going high, high, high and into the hands of simulated cricket.